Hello everyone! This is Ayu from Japanese with Ayu. 皆さん、こんにちは。Ayu です。In this video, I'm gonna talk about relationships. So, I will teach you a lot of vocabulary that related to romantic relationships in Japanese. I will teach you things you never learn from textbooks. So, if you wonder how to say these phrases or words, this video is for you. If you live in Japan or if you want to, talk in Japanese, you will hear a lot of things that related to relationships, and this is like normal conversations you will hear often. And the weird thing is you can't learn it from textbooks. So I thought it could be useful for you if you actually live in Japan or you want to use like a vocabulary you might actually use with your friends and stuff. There are some vocabularies that are a little bit too intense. Well, we'll see. But I just want to tell you guys the vocabulary that we usually use when we talk about relationships. Alright? Now, let's get to it. Okay, now first thing, let's think about the relationship. What would you do first? So you go on a date, right? So in Japanese, date is just デート. Okay? So you can say デートに行く. デートに行く. Or just say デートする. デートする. If you want to ask someone a date, you can say デートに行こう or デートしよう But I think it's more natural when you say 遊ぼう今度遊ぼう Or maybe more specifically 今度ランチに行こうかとか今度夜ご飯食べようとかコーヒーに行こうか So, if you actually go on a date for the first time, maybe you don't want to use the word date. So yeah, you can just say 今度遊ぼう今度暇な時遊ぼう Actual date in Japanese is デート Alright, now dating, right? The word dating in English, we don't really say dating because first, we don't really have a dating term. I don't know if you know about this, but it's like a biggest Japanese culture, I think, for, dating culture. We don't really have a dating term. We go on a date for a couple of times, but, before we go further than just a date, we just commit a relationship first. Usually men ask girls, hey, can you be my girlfriend? Or something like that. And, we be official first, then just move on to, next step. So I think I've heard a lot of stories that, from hot foreigners, Japanese move so quickly. But I think kind of like this is our culture. So we get so confused when people think there's like a dating term that, you can kind of see each other because we don't have that. But anyway, when we are in a relationship, we say 付き合う. 付き合う. That's a verb. 付き合う means to be in a relationship. So it's common to say 付き合ってください. So when you confess someone, 付き合ってください. Or, you can say 彼女になってください or 彼氏になってください I don't know, maybe it's common for men to ask, but, 彼女になってください彼氏になってください or 彼女になりたいなとか彼氏になりたいな、by the way, 彼氏 is boyfriend, 彼女 is girlfriend. We sometimes say 彼 for 彼氏 But 彼女 is always 彼女 for girlfriend. 彼 means he and 彼女 means she as well. But when we talk about relationship, 彼女、彼氏 is boyfriend and girlfriend. To be in a relationship, 付き合う。So if they are in a relationship, you can say 付き合ってます。付き合っています。私たち付き合っています。Okay? So if you say like 彼氏いる？彼女いる？ Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? 彼女いるんですか？彼氏いるんですか？とかね。彼氏いません。今彼女いないんです。You can say 彼女募集中。彼女募集中。募集中 means you are looking for someone. You are like openly looking for someone. Like 彼女募集中です means I really want a girlfriend. Okay? So 彼氏募集中。彼女募集中。Let's talk about more action on a date. So if you wanna say hold hands. This is 手をつなぐ。手をつなぐ。And to hold in Japanese is 持つ。But don't say 手を持つ。手を持つ means just like, I don't know, to probably grab a hand. But, you know, like this. To hold hands is 手をつなぐ。つなぐ。We say this is カップルつなぎ。カップルつなぎ。And this is not. So this is カップルつなぎ。Flirting is イチャイチャする。イチャイチャする。By the way, if you haven't watched our onomatopoeia video, you can go and watch. My awesome friends helped me my videos, and we talk about a lot of different onomatopoeia. So if you haven't watched, you can go on later. But yes, イチャイチャする means flirting. So hug, we say ハグする sometimes, but ハグする is, for me, I think it's more like light. Like ハグする you can do with your friends or family. We don't really do that, but when we say ハグする, that means more like a light meaning. And for partners or boyfriend and girlfriend, ぎゅーする。ぎゅーする。Like, ぎゅーして。ぎゅーして。It's more like a cute way of saying, please hug me. ぎゅーして。ぎゅ is another onomatopoeia word. It's like the action. Like these, like, you know, squeezing you. That's ぎゅー。That's ぎゅーして。ぎゅー。Or you say 抱きしめる。抱きしめる is our actual verb to hug someone. 抱きしめる。And 抱き合う is hugging each other. Like something し合う means you do something each other. So 抱き合う means, you know, cuddle, hug each other. There's also 抱きつく。抱きつく is more like one direction. If I go to my boyfriend, だだだだだ、yeah, hug. That's 抱きつく。抱きつく。Right? And 抱き寄せる。抱き寄せる is there's a person and then I hug and then more like pull them to, you know, close to you. And we say 肩。肩を抱き寄せる。Okay, next. What's next? Kiss? In Japanese, we just say キス。キスする。キスする。Or we say チューする。チューする。That's, you know, the sounds of kissing. That's, we say チュ in Japanese. So this one is チュ in Japanese. So we say チューする。チューしたいとか、チューするとか、チューしたとか言います。You can write in katakana. We can also write in alphabet like CHU. It's chu. That means like kiss. What's next? So sex. We say セックスする or セックス. But nowadays probably it's okay. But I think a long time ago, I mean years ago, I think sex is kind of too direct. Maybe still now, I don't know. We say エッチするとか、エッチしたとか、 the alphabet H. You can say describe someone who's a little bit pervert or a little bit like hentai. We can say, he's ecchi or he's eroi とか。まあ、eroi は sounds a little bit more erotic, sexy. I think eroi is kind of good one. Good meaning, I think. So, eroi. I think, yeah, eroi means sexy. So, yeah, セックスするとか、エッチするとか。And we can just say する。昨日したとか。するとか。or maybe やるやろうって言ったら、まあ、that. Like, let's do it. みたいな感じですよね。やろうって。やったやりたいとかね。男の人はよくちょっと言いますよね。あんまり女の人がやりたいとか言うイメージはないですけど、結構男の人の方がやりたいっていうちょっとこうなんかwild な感じかな。like I said, we say, can you be my girlfriend or, commit the relationship first. Confession, we say 告白。そう、告白する。So we 告白する first before do any of those. Even the hold hands, right? 告白する we say shorter 告るとか So if you are told that, by someone, that someone likes you, you can say 告られた That's passive form 告られた告白されたということですね。告白した、告白された、告った、告られた。If you dumped someone, that's 振る、振ったとかね。If you are dumped by someone, 振られる、振られた。And I say, 付き合う is an official relationship. If it's casual, like really casual, that's just 遊ぶ。You say in English, play around. That's the same thing. 遊ぶ。ね。遊びとか。遊ばれているのかなとか。ね。遊び、遊ぶ。Well, we say Playboy とかをね、言いますよね。日本語でも Playboy って言います。あとは、チャラい。チャラい means Playboy です。チャラい人。someone who's Playboy。まあ、あとは、男好きとか、女好き。someone who really likes guys, someone who really likes girls. Like someone who always wants to talk to girls and, someone who always wants to talk to boys. That's 女好きとか、男好き。Also, 女たらしとか、男たらしって言います。So those are noun. We say someone who likes girls so much, someone who likes guys so much that they can't control themselves. 男たらし、女たらしと言います。じゃあ、what about cheating? Cheating in Japanese is 浮気。そう、浮気する。ね。浮気する。浮気しちゃダメですよ。浮気は絶対ダメですよ。So if you are cheated by someone, 浮気されるです。It's passive. 浮気される。浮気された。ね。And if you are married, it's 不倫です。不倫は、having an affair. 不倫する。不倫されるですね。And if they are both married, if they have both partners, that's ダブル不倫と言います。I don't know why I am teaching this. I really hope you're not gonna use this, But I think at least it might help you when you watch some TV or, dramas. even read a book, read an article. If you know these, words, it might help you. So, or if you hear about someone's story, oh, I know this one. I know what waki is. I hope you're not gonna use it for yourself though. Okay. Okay, now propose. Propose は same. プロポーズする。プロポーズする。think about passive. プロポーズされるですね。される。When you live together, when you live with your partner, we say 同棲。同棲 means living together. 同棲する。同棲する。You don't live together, but almost feels like you are always together. That is, we say 半同棲。半同棲 is like almost, like half. So, almost living together. そして、engage. engage は婚約します。婚約する。ね。プロポーズしたら婚約しますよね。婚約。はい。そして、結婚です。結婚してます。If you get married, you say 結婚する。ね。結婚しますとか、結婚することになりました。で、talk to your friend. If you are already married, you say 結婚しています。しています。Okay, this is ている form, which is the statement. It's not the action. So, 結婚する and 結婚している is different. Alright? And if you start living separately, that is 別居。別居。別居すると言います。別居する。別居しています。ね。Even if you are married or even if you are together, if you live separately, only after you live together, okay? Not before you start living together. Only after you lived together and you didn't work and you started living separately, that's 別居。別居と言います。そして、離婚ですね。離婚は divorce。離婚するとか、離婚しました。divorce です。まあ、divorce is only for, when you are married. But if you are just, be together with someone and you break up, that's 別れる。just 別れる。別れる。ね。And if you get back together, you say よりを戻す。よりを戻す。So when you get back together, よりを戻す。よりを戻しましたとかね。よりを戻したいとかね。はい。という感じで、I talked a lot of things about relationships today. And I think I told you pretty much every word that you need when you talk about relationships. If you want to know any other words, please let me know in the comment section below. I don't know, maybe this is something that only works to you if you are in a relationship. So if you want to have a relationship in Japan or with Japanese, but yeah, I think it's just, good to know. And I'm sure some of you guys are curious about the word, so I just decided to make this video. Alright, now thank you for watching. I'll see you soon in my next video or in my lesson. 今日もありがとうございました。ではまた次回お会いしましょう。バイバーイ。If you want to take my online lesson, go to my website. The link is in the description below. Choose the lesson type and book the day and time. Like so. So you can fill your information here, you can pay here. Before the appointment, please add me on Skype. My ID is AA-YU. I'm looking forward to seeing you in my lesson. Bye!